Yeah.
with Pat, with Patricia, and you two can do that. And I'll have Jim Young in here. Okay, so you and Pat will be out there, and Jim, if you'll join me to my left here. And all right, now let's get. We have the Green String Band, and if we can, we're going to bring them into the position of our color cameras down here at 1811 Oregon Avenue here in Philadelphia. And Jim Young is with us right now. As they come strutting in to the position. Okay, they're all right. This is the Crane String Band. Their theme was Prince of India, and they had 2 winning awards. Oh, 2 women. Is that something new? I know, first time. This is the first string band to have women in the line of march.
In the line of march, right.
The first string band to have 2 women as they come strutting in. Let's give a listen now to the Crane
String Band.
Just get them on notes for me so we can have it. All right. Now fading from view of our Crane string of our Channel 1 color cameras is the Crane String Band. Mummers music. It feels like New Year's Day.
It's great, really great.
Jim, this has got to be one of the best parts of the comics. Coming up next is the Viking New Year's Brigade, and the captain, of course, is Bill Dix, and the theme is Ritual of the Jungle. Jim, do you know anything about the Vikings?
Well, Billy Dix is the captain, and they're always at the top. They're one of the top brigades. They're always in the top prize group.
And they'll be coming into the. This is the first time they've used this particular marching technique that they're going to be marching in with today. Again, the costumes are just incredible. It's amazing the amount of time that has to go in to each one of these uniforms just to put them together. Don't you agree, Jim?
Yes, it's really a lot of hard work goes into this.
The captain is not suited from New Year's Day. All right, and New Year's Day he will have one of the largest captain's back pieces. And here they come. The string band is just a little bit out of range of our Channel 1 microphones, but we have the Vikings in view right now. And as you can see, it's mummery. This is perhaps almost like 2nd Street, eh?
Yes, just like 2nd Street. All South Philadelphia is part of the mummers, but 2nd Street was really the birthplace.
Okay, and Crane String Band is, of course, providing the music for this. And it's just great. I'm having a great time here this afternoon, and How can you not, really? It's just so fantastic. Jim, why don't you describe what we can see from here?
Well, they're doing what the mummer strut, as anybody in South Philadelphia knows, and it is the Ritual of Jungle. I believe they were number 3 last year in the brigades, the Viking New Year Brigade, captained by Billy Dix.
Great, great. Again, later on this afternoon, Patricia Lee will be here with us, and you'll be sitting where Jim is sitting now and where Frank is at. We'll have you. But right now, Patricia's going to be providing me with all the information that I have. We've got some guys. If we can swing, Frank, can we talk to some of these people while you have them here? All right, Frank, to our people in the control room, since they cannot see a full line of what's going on, if we can swing camera 1 around for just a couple of moments. Frank Talley has... Oh, incidentally, this frame suit that's coming by right now is part of the Oregon New Year Brigade. And Frank, you have a guest, and Bob, Frank, let's see who your guest is.
Yeah, Rob, listen, I got some great people over here. I got Bill Heil, I got Tony Pro, I got Dave Turner, and Dave Turner from WFIL. Let me bring the Godfather in here. How about it, girls? You like it?
Hi. Listen, I just want to say, don't forget we have 2 tickets we're giving away to the person that donates the most money, rather. That'll be at the last minute at 5 o'clock Sunday night, an hour before the telethon is over. We will give 2 free tickets to the Sinatra concert. They were donated by Villa de Rita.
All right, thank you very much, Frank. Frank, you have another guest right there? Let's talk to some of the other people.
Dave Turner. Dave Turner from WFIL.
Hey, Dave Turner from WFIL. I'm the burner right here, and we want everybody to come out here and support this beautiful Mummers Museum telethon tonight. That starts at 10 o'clock. I'll be here to sing a few songs, all right?
Yeah.
WFIL, we love you down here, all right?
All right, thank you very much. Frank, you have one more guest?
Okay, we're not here to play bingo tonight. We're here to get donations in for the Mummers Museum. So don't forget, what's the number? 755-2400.
That is
755-2400. So don't forget, 10 o'clock tonight, 540-5400.
Yeah, the telephone number which you will need for tonight.
755-5400.
Not now, but 755-5400.
Okay, don't forget, send your donations in. And here is
Well, remember,
Frank
don't call
Talley.
in until tonight because
Right.
no one will
Nobody will answer until
10
tonight.
o'clock tonight.
Okay, thank you very much.
Here you are, Frank.
Thank you,
And
Bill. Okay, now let's turn this parade back over. Look at this Bell telephone float. Well, they took the girls off, but they sure do have some good-looking guys throwing money, it looks like. I want some. Here they come. Bell telephones float.
Thank you. Thank you, Frank. And this is the float from Bell, Pennsylvania. They're throwing all kinds of stuff, all kinds of goodies out to the hundreds of people passing by. And we've guys in the control room. You've got to swing camera 1 around. We're going to introduce to the guys in the control room who will drool over this a couple of WFIL's Banana Girls. Now they're standing to just about where they should be in view of camera 1, guys. So if Frank, talk to our Banana Girls.
Turner brought with him 2 of the prettiest. You girls are the boss chicks. Yes, you are. Your name is
Donna Capella.
Donna Capella.
And Lynn Williamson.
I'm sorry.
Lynn Williamson.
Lynn Williamson. Aren't they beautiful? And listen, they want to say something about our telethon tonight.
Well, tonight we'll be here collecting the envelopes with all your money that you send in to us.
Come and see her. She's pretty.
We'll be collecting. Come and see us.
Okay, fellas, come on down and see him and put something in the bucket. Dollars, nickels, quarters, anything at all, okay?
Later.
Thanks, girls. You look beautiful.
Thank you.
Don't go too far away. In case they get tired of looking at me, we can always turn back to you. Thanks, girls.
Thank you very much,
From
Frank.
WFIL.
Okay.
And now the Ukrainian-American string band's coming up the street.
Frank,
And this is the costume.
Frank, you have the Green Hornet over here. Why don't we talk to him? You have the Green Hornet now. The Green Hornet from... the Green Hornet, of course, is accompanied by Cato.
Can you can talk to him.
And it's the Green Hornet right now in front of our... television cameras here. All right, well, we'll forget that. The Green Hornet is apparently tied up right now. Coming into view right now of our Channel 1 colored cameras and microphones is the Ukrainian-American String Band. And let's take this opportunity right now to listen to the Ukrainian-American String Band. The captain is Walter Prince. The theme is, of course, the Continental Soldier. Jim, what do you know about the Ukrainian-Americans?
Well, they're one of the oldest string bands. They still use the ethnic theme, Ukrainian, American, Polish, American. But, of course, they're all mummers and all great Americans. And they are, like I said, one of the oldest marching bands on the street.
And they're doing just a terrific job this afternoon. And again,
they always do a terrific job.
Yes, they really do. And again, all of the money, there'll be people out collecting canisters, and those canisters, all the money in them will go to the Mummers Museum. We cannot stress that enough. We're raising money for the Mummers Museum.
That is correct, Robbie.
And really, again, the best way to talk about this is that all the money raised today will be raised in South Philadelphia and will stay right here in South Philadelphia. That's, I think, a very important point.
Right,
and,
that's correct.
The sun is out.
And yes, that's right. Patricia Lee tells me that the sun is coming out here in South Philadelphia. So that'll definitely be an asset this afternoon. And I hope you can hear this right now as well as we can. Okay, right now you can see the big plumage is the trio jockey. Now they're from the Oregon New Year's Brigade, which is a South Philadelphia. They're located not too far from here, aren't they?
On
Jim?
2nd Street, yes.
They're the Oregon. They're located not too far from here.
On 2nd Street, yes.
On 2nd Street, and that's a New Year's association. I may get associations and brigades.
It's a club, yeah.
Okay,
it's a
confused.
New Year's Association club.
And so I ask that you please forgive me on that. Coming in right now, this is the string band again, as we talked about the Ukrainian-American string band, and you can hear them going through their excellent music and just great music. Another vehicle from WFIL Radio right now. They're WFIL Prize Patrol, and it's, of course, this is the car that drives around Philadelphia all day, giving away all kinds of goodies. And the Prize Patrol is always a welcome sight, especially if it happens to be following you and you're listening to them on the radio. That's WFIL. And of course, right now coming in is a couple of Boy Scouts holding a Boy Scout flag. Frank, do you have a guest? Okay, great. Frank is talking to the Green Hornet.
Boys and girls, look who I've got. The Green Hornet. Yes, sir, the Green Hornet. As soon as we get our camera turned around here, we're going to give you a shot of this fantastic guy. Now, you know something? I have been a fan of yours, and I hate to say this, for a long, long time. I know that shows that I'm old, but here he is, folks. The Green Hornet. Tell us what you think of the telethon. I know it's a worthy cause, but you tell us in your own words, Green.
Well, in my opinion, I think it's a worthy cause. I'm glad I could make it here today. It's a long way from here to the coast.
I realize that. Now, Cato brought you here?
No.
I see Cato off the camera, but he won't come on.
No, that's my driver.
Oh,
Cato passed away 2 years ago. He was in Japan doing a show and karate and kung fu, and he didn't survive.
He didn't survive.
It was in the paper on TV.
Oh,
Bruce Lee played the part.
Well, it's nice to see you. We're glad you came down.
I'm glad I could make it.
Thank you very much, Green Hornet. We have another gentleman here. Everyone knows this guy, Mike Giuffrida. Mike, say a word to our boys out there and gals.
Well, I'm just I happen to be part of the parade. You know, it was nice, and I just want to apologize. They see me juggling the six-pack. It was empty for the people to see me on camera, but I'm happy to be part of the telethon. Well, for you, for the station, and for the Mummers, of course, which happen to be the pride of Delaware Valley, and we'll be stopping by tonight with some tickets for the Sinatra concert, which is September the 22nd. Also, we'll bring Bobby Rydell by for Tony Pro, I should say, and for yourself.
Well, that's great. That's great. Mike, thanks an awful lot. There's a guy. Now we're going to turn it back over. Here comes Al Stango.
Okay, thank you very much. Great job, Frank. Coming into view right now of our Channel 1 colored cameras is a guy that has been totally instrumental in getting the talent for tonight. Al Stango, who is an agent here.
Right. Al Stango.
With Al is Tony Alema, who is a singer. Patty Lane, who is also a singer. And Lorraine, who is a belly dancer for the Middle East.
Lorraine is the belly dancer, yeah.
Ah, belly dancer, fun. Yes. And
at the Middle East, by the way.
Which is Jim Tayoun's club.
Jim Tayoun's club.
Yes, great. And they're going right through the view right now of our Channel 1 color cameras. And excellent pictures today. I'm sitting here and watching, almost glued to the television set opposed to watching outside, as I'm sure many of you are. Coming up next is the Penswood District Scouts. And they're, of course, with a color guard, 2 flags mounted on what must be one of their vehicles, the Pennswood District Scout. Now, we're waiting right now for the coming up next. And we're checking right now as we listen to Willie Passio in the background. Okay, right now into this car right now is Frank Rocco. He is a hypnotist and member of the Optimist Club. And this is coming in right now is the Kensington Hockey Association, and being very good friends with Gene Hart and Don Earl. These are hockey, which is another South Philadelphia tradition with the Spectrum being down here. Don't you agree, Jim?
Yes, I do. I think these kids are the street hockey gang, and if I'm not mistaken, in their league in Bridesburg, they came either in first place or second.
We give them a big wave. Hope you're having a good time. They look like they're having a good time today, don't they, Jim?
Yeah.
And really, how can you not have a good time being down here and in view of our Channel 1 color?
Well, it turned out to be a beautiful day right now. I mean, the sun's trying to come out. It's warm, and it just has the feeling of New Year's.
Okay, coming right now, the Boy Scouts, we don't know who the Girl Scouts are, but the Boy Scouts coming into view right now are Troop 1303 of the Boy Scouts of America, and they're in colonial garb, as you can see, right? Jim, as you can agree with me, these are Boy Scouts, I'm told, in colonial garb.
Yes.
And incidentally, all the music that you hear in the background is Willie Passio.
Willie Passio.
Just an incredible guy.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Willie does a lot of charity work in South Philadelphia and all over the city. And he's always there when there's a charity.
Yeah,
always there.
It seems like anytime there's somebody in need, Willie Passio's right there. This is the truck. This car right now, as you can see, is Kenco Printers, and they are the ones that have the Mummers T-shirts that you can buy along the route of the parade, and 50% of the money, that's $250, and every T-shirt that is sold, half of the T-shirts, as you can see, we can hold them up, and those T-shirts, one of which it says "My Dad is a Mummer," and that was the Kenco going by. All right, we have a list now. Fortunately, we're having a logistics problem of trying to find out exactly what's coming up next by next, and we're trying to bring it to you as best as we can right here. A lot of pretty girls out today, Jim.
Yeah, there sure are. Sure are.
Always.
A lot of mummers, too. A lot of pretty mummers.
All right, coming into view right now is the New Year's Association, the Oregon New Year's Association. And if I keep this up, by the end of the afternoon, I should get it right. Okay. And these are the Trio Clowns. And this is Oregon, as you can see, Trio Clowns. And it's amazing to me, Jim, just the size of those things they're carrying on their back. And just to have to walk all this distance with them must be...
Well, they are pretty large. Of course, in the parade, the biggest suit ever carried in the parade was carried up the street in 1922 by the Lobster Club. Lobster Club is not marching right now, but their suit was the largest ever taken up Broad Street, and won first prize, by the way.
Use the hammer. Right now, you know, 1976 will mark the 40th anniversary of the Oregon New Year's Association. The parade today for the Mummers Museum will be led by General Joseph P. Marino. I think I'm pronouncing that right, Joseph P. Marino. It was the general of the Oregon New Year's Association.
Right, that is correct.
Great. And coming up next, this is Greater Bucks String Band, and they're coming right now in the view of our Channel 1 colored cameras, and they're decked in great purple, beautiful, and some of the size of some of these kids, Jim, you may not be able to see them yet, but some of them are just incredible, the height.
Well, they start them out real late. That's how they get them. They start them out young.
The captain,
some only 2 years old.
Yeah. The captain of the Greater Bucks String Band is Captain Jake Ergot. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And their theme is the Celestial Melodies. And let's bring them right in now to our Channel 1 microphones and give a listen to the Greater Bucks String Band.
Dog String Band.
And their theme was Celestial.
Got a real little mummer out there. I don't know if you can pick him up on camera, but we break him in early.
Folks and friends, they'll be part of our telethon tonight. What a great ventriloquist this guy is. Dynamite. And he's got some good-looking help there, doesn't he? Looks like Alice in Wonderland. Hi, Bob.
Coming up into view right now is House of Color, the official Mummers photographer and travel service. Also, we have wedding photography. The driver is Charles Lee, which happens to be my dad. But this is the a truck is donated by Yale.
Isn't that a good-looking float? Ladies and gentlemen, this is the House of Color float, my float, thank you. Wedding photography, and incidentally, any of you brides out there who are mummers, who are marrying mummers, related to mummers, or friends of mummers, come over to the studio, and if you care to, we'll book your wedding and give you one free 11 by 14 color portrait of the bride and groom. So that's a little something I'd like to do for mummers and friends of mummers. So in turn, you can give a little donation tonight to our telethon. Okay? Now getting back to the parade. Wow, look what we got here. A little guy, a really great little guy.
Number one, South Philadelphia String Band.
Oh, number one, Goon,
with
South
Captain
Philadelphia
Jimmy
String Band.
Captain Jimmy Donaghy, who was also president of the String Band Association.
You get a load of this. The guy driving the lead car is a Mr. Frank Sinatra. Not the Frank Sinatra, but just as important to us and the mummers. Here he comes, the little mummer. Isn't he something?
And there's Mr. Jimmy Donaghy.
The dancing, smiling Jimmy Donaghy. There they are. Number one this year, ladies and gentlemen, on Broad Street.
Their theme was Hallelujah, Get Happy, and they won the first prize, String Band, with the theme Hallelujah, Get Happy.
What a band. South Philadelphia String Band, led by one of the greatest captains.
Tommy, we'll say a few words to our South Philadelphia audience, will you, Jim?
Well, gang, I want to thank you for the fine support today, fine turnout for the parade, and keep those donations coming in. The Mummers Museum really needs it. Thanks a lot, gang.
Hey, you're great, Jim, really great.
That was Captain Jimmy Donaghy from the South Philadelphia String Band, number one String Band, 1975 New Year's Parade. Their theme was Hallelujah, Get Happy. And the people are just strutting around. It's like another New Year's Day. Let's listen to some of their music. Mr. Jim Donaghy also is president of the String Band. Mummers. Oh, I see Billy Dix coming up into view. Downtowners New Year's Brigade. Donate to the Mummers Museum. I mean Bill Isaacs, excuse me, Billy Isaacs from P&B Bar. Downtowners New Year Brigade captain. And I see one of the members from the Downtowners New Year's Brigade, Alex Van Arsdale. And Captain Billy Isaacs. Okay, I'm up here talking to Captain Billy Isaacs from Downtowners New Year's Brigade, and he's up here soliciting from us to donate to the Mummers Museum. He's got a big can here, and it is filled with money. This is Captain Billy Isaacs from Downtowners New Year's Brigade.
Gotta interrupt for a second.
Need the money, folks.
We need the money. That's Billy Isaacs' words. Two members of his brigade are here. Alex Van Arsdale. I'm not too sure of the other's name, but donate to the Mummers Museum, Captain Billy Isaacs, and Downtowners New Year's Brigade. Coming up to view now is the Cleveland Brigade, the Cleveland New Year's Brigade. Their theme for the parade was the Court of Solomon the Magnificent. The captain is Captain Dan Tersey. Tersey. And their theme was the Court of Solomon. The music is just so great. guys just don't want to stop. The Mummers Museum. This is the Cleveland Brigade, Captain Dan Tersey. Their theme was the Court of Saul the Magnificent. I know I'm not pronouncing that right, but this is Captain Dan Tersey and his Cleveland Brigade. Costumes are red plumes. And also I had Billy Isaacs from Downtowners. Coming up next, I think we're going to have some comics from the Purell Comic Club. Joseph A. Purell Comic Club, President Joseph A. Purell Jr., Vice President Mr. John Galloway. Purell Comics, coming up next. We're switching over to the street with Jimmy Young talking to Tony. This is Purell Comics.
The gentleman we have here with us, Tony Casale. He is the general manager of the Ortlieb's Brewing Company here in Philadelphia, and they're a solely owned Philadelphia firm. They're the only brewing firm, I believe, that is solely owned by Philadelphians. Tony, say a few words.
Jim, we're very proud to take part in this worthy project. And I'd just like to say at this time, later on this evening, we will be cooperating, calling in, and donating $100 to this worthy cause on behalf of Ortlieb's Brewery.
Tony,
very proud to take part.
Really
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Tony.
Okay.
Thank you. Thanks for Ortlieb's support.
Batman!
Batman's going to introduce his hockey club from Kensington.
That is correct. Yeah, right now I'd like to bring these guys out. These, ladies and gentlemen, they're from Kensington, and just because they're from Kensington, that doesn't mean that they too like the Mummers. So what these guys went out and do, they're determined that they're going to get $1,400 or bust. So these are them, gang. They come to South Philadelphia to cheer for the Mummers. And let's face it, what is South Philadelphia without the Mummers, right, gang? Right. Gang? Who are we here today for? The Mummers, right? Okay, listen, you waved to South Philadelphia because they like what you did. All right? Thank you, gang. Let me get this back to Jimmy, okay?
Okay,
a lot,
coming
gang.
up next we have the Goldie Graham New Year's Brigade with Captain Bill Green. Their theme was All the King's Men, coming up right now. In fact, they're right now on the camera. Goldie Graham New Year's Brigade, Captain Bill Green. Their theme was All the King's Men. If you remember, they had a gorgeous wall, and they did a castle scene, Gates Promenade, the Musketeers. Okay, coming up next is the Hog Island New Year's Association. Special mention, Ronnie Smith, Witch Doctor. That's that big guy out there doing right. That's Ronnie Smith, Witch Doctor from Hog Island New Year's Association.
Incidentally, Patty, we just want to remind people that there's still plenty more to come. And if they're not out here yet, well, come on down. The crowds are getting deep out here, and we'd like to save some room for you. So come on out and see this great event here. The costumes here are fairly gorgeous. Patty, why don't you describe them?
This is James Ness. He's My Valentine. He's the secretary of the Hog Island New Year's Association, starting out there as My Valentine. Next, the Bicentennial Clown. That's Buster Rogers, president of the Hog Island New Year's Association. Bicentennial Clown. Of course, 76 is bicentennial year. Next, we have Handsome Trim Suit, Jack McBride, Chinese New Year.
Costumes are pulling them out of the mothballs, and they're coming down here and putting a show on. But if you look around, it's interesting to see that some of the people who are taking up donations on the street are also mummers, and I mean guys like Captain of the Downtowners,
Billy Isaacs. Billy Isaacs.
I'm sorry, I know him like I know my brother.
Right.
Well, that's what you call getting choked up, folks.
Right.
And members of the Northeast Mummers Brigade, and just so many people over here, just because they don't have a suit. I don't think they're not part of this parade. They're all mummers, and they're all behind it.
Coming up right after this handsome suit worn by Jack McBreen should be pinned bears. We have Russell Dawson, he's 7 years old, and Ronald Dawson, he's 8 years old. And this is also from Hog Island New Year's Association. Hog Island New Year's Association, pinned bears, Russell Dawson and Ronnie Dawson. My son's name is Ronnie. I guess I'm kind of... Don't forget, this is all for the Mummers Museum. Donations for the Mummers Museum. Right now we have Billy Isaacs up here, captain of Downtowners Brigade, who is out there personally with a can collecting for the Mummers Museum. It is full. He even came up and solicited Frank and I to donate some cash for the Mummers Museum. Next coming up we have Merry Comic Club.
Back with you on Broad Street West, if you will, 1811 Oregon Avenue here in South Philadelphia, and we are broadcasting live this mini Mummers Parade on Cable Channel 1, which is, of course, the Telesystems Cable Corporation here in South Philadelphia. It's a great day for the parade so far. The Murray is a comic group, is it not? The Murray is a comic group. It is a New Year's association. They're on their way. It's a great afternoon, as I said. We cannot emphasize enough that the weather is beautiful. We're going to have a bunch of antique cars coming in, and I know that if you happen to be an antique car buff, if you will, then you'll really get a kick out of what's going on with the antique cars, and a whole bunch of other things coming your way. We have a lot of the parade left. The parade is, as I understand it, far from over. So if you'd like to come down, please feel free to do so. Again, we remind you that at 10 o'clock tonight, that's 10 o'clock Philadelphia time, we'll be going live from our Telesystems studio here at 1811 Oregon Avenue here in South Philadelphia, and we'll be doing a 20-hour telethon, and all of that is for the benefit of the association. Now, Jim Young, in a couple of minutes, will have Willie Passio on. Willie is a guy, you know, how can you describe Willie Passio? He's one of the most incredible people in South Philadelphia. Anytime that I have ever known there to be a need, Willie Passio has been there, collecting door to door for just about anything, and Willie Passio is just incredible, Pat. Pat Lee is acting as a floor person. She's kind of helping me out whenever I need it. And Bob, are we ready to go to Jim Young? As I look around. All right, let's go to Jim Young.
Down South Philadelphia, and I'm glad that see such a big turnout.
You're having a benefit too, I know, aren't you? Sometime in October. Tell the people when.
We're having a block party at Sickle Street, right on the block, Sickle Street. The 12th, 13th, and the 14th for the Mummers, for my band.
Very good. You hear that? Everybody turn out on 900 block of Sigel.
12th, 13th, and the 14th.
12th, 13th, and 14th of October, right? Of September, that is, September. Willie, thank you. Really great.
Okay, Jim Young, thank you very much. We're going to take a little bit of Jim Tyler now. Who is Jim with? This is the only thing that I don't know. Jim is with the Murray New Year's Association?
Murray New Year's Association.
Okay, Joe Tyler. And Jim has been parading with the Mummers now for 69 years. He has 4 generations going out now, like his son Joseph, who's 49, his grandson Joseph, the 4th, 25, and his great-grandson Joseph, the 5th, who is indeed only 13 months old. And Joe is with the Murray. Ford Wand and his Clowns of America, they march with the Murray Club and are constant winners in floats, most original And most original characters, most original costumes and jobs. And they're waving, and it's incredible.
There is a gentleman there, Happy the Clown, folks. This guy has been around the country, I can't tell you how many times, doing benefits. And all those gentlemen over there are some of his fellow chariot compatriots. And what a job they do. You might have seen him in his car on New Year's Day, the car that backs away from him, blows up. Really great act. And there's a true professional and a true mummer.
That's tremendous, and thank you. Incidentally, you're listening to Cable Channel 1 in Philadelphia. We call it TCC, Telegraphic Cable Corporation.
I think Happy's got a skunk.
Yes, I was wondering about that. Oh, my. Whoop, excuse me, as I almost die here off the platform. I was taking my first dive on television. I almost took the whole platform with me. All right, this is the Golden Parrot Brigade. They're constant winners for the Murray Club. Today they have sent the younger generation. This is the up-and-coming mummers, which these are the people that keep the tradition going. You know, it starts, and the young people, as they come up, and they keep the tradition going, which is all important. The ages for mummers have to range from 2 years old to 6.
No, I believe the only prerequisite is that you have to walk in front of the judges' stand up at Broad Street. But for instance, this thing coming up here with the little wagon, this is strictly legal. These babies are born and put right into the New Year's Day parade. Believe it or not.
That's incredible.
Believe it or not.
N King and the Flying Dutchman Brigade are floats, character, and costume winners constantly in the parade, and they're on their way up right now. Let me ask you, we talked about this before. Are women now allowed in the parade?
Well, there are women in the parade. Let me say that. I know one or two women were supposedly in the parade this year. And so most of these, though, are female impersonations and children dressed up as girls. This is Val Schuster. This guy over here, he's a real mummer. This guy has won first prizes, I can't tell you how long. And he usually goes out with a patriotic theme. He went out as Kennedy one year, and he does a great job. He's been a member since 1924. He's been a marshal with League Island, Hammond, Spinelli. Now he's with Murray Club. And 72, he was the first prize winner in the most original character. 73, first prize. 74, third. 75, third. And I could go on and on and on. This guy has 5 sons, 3 grandsons who also participate.
Tell me something. The mummers, obviously not everyone can win a prize, but do they go home just as happy whether they win a prize or not?
As long as they participated in the parade. The prizes are great. They're not really that much. It's the prestige, I guess, but just to get out there and be a mummer and participate is the whole thing. One day a year makes their life, these people.
Sure.
These are great, great people.
Great. And more of the Murray is coming into view right now. Incidentally, the music that you're listening to is part of Willie Passio's Pipe and Drum Corps. All right, I'm told that I'm not deciphering these cards correctly. We're getting cards. We're having a difficult time with the Order of March. The original format that we had has been changed around somewhat. We're trying to recap as much of that as we can and to try and describe accurately to whoever might be watching, and many of you that we know are watching this afternoon, what is going by and what is transpiring here. And
well, this is the Moonglow Brigade, and these guys come up 50, 60 strong on New Year's Day. Look over there, for the first time in a New Year's Day parade that I could actually tell the difference between a boy and girl. That's a little girl in green. A little girl and a little boy beside her. I believe their brother is, no, they're not. Scott Norton's 3 years old, and Jennifer Porco is 3.5 years old. They don't get a chance to do it New Year's Day.
Jim Young is going to try and talk to him, so it's Jim.
Say I'm a mummer. And you're on TV, you and Scott. Go ahead. Say something, Scotty. Say hi.
Hi. Yeah. You want to say anything?
Nancy, you and your husband get.
How about you?
I'm a mummer from way back.
Okay, thank you, Jim Young. Rob Richards back with you. We're at 18th and Oregon here in South Philadelphia, and everybody's drinking beer without me. I'm going to be the...
That's what leaves beer.
Of course, yes, and I will take a mouthful of this. And as Jackie Gleason perhaps would say, oh, that's good. That is my one and only Jackie Gleason imitation for this parade.
You know what fascinates me? This is the Liberty Clowns coming up, but before they do, I'd just like to say this. I'm just overwhelmed. For instance, the gentleman from Ortlieb's Beer already projected $100 prize, $100 donation tonight, which is dynamite. Batman brought kids down from Kensington, no less, with $1,400. These kids. Kensington.
We have, wait a minute. We've got it. We have our boss, Dave Wilson, and Patricia Lee is talking with our producer, our executive producer, Dave Wilson, and Bob. All right, Pat, why don't we talk to Dave Wilson?
Okay, hi, this is Pat. This is Dave Wilson, Program Director, who's Morgan Matella Systems. Dave?
Well, the only thing I can say, last minute preparations came through beautiful.
Right,
Without some of the other people, it is going to be great, and I didn't expect it to come out beautiful. The rain held up.
Thank you. Right.
Thank God, and thank the butterflies.
Right. And I think it's a beautiful parade.
Oh, yeah,
All
it's
to the
still
Mummers
going.
Museum. It's still going right now. This is Liberty Clowns coming up.
Right, we have Frank's bringing some of the clubs up, and all I can say, you're in our shot. But we're on this camera, and we've been up.
Oh, love it.
The script's not done, the studio's not done, but it will be done.
I wound up writing the script for the parade.
That's right,
Last minute, right.
So it's working out. I think we shoot back to, who's over there? Frank Talley and Robbie and them. We'll shoot back to over.
Okay, thank you very much, Dave Wilson and Patricia Lee. Rob Richards back with you. And thank you very much. Look at this. Look at the antique cars. This looks like it's really incredible.
These antique cars were a part of the New Year's Day parade. These gentlemen are terrific. These antique cars date back, gee whiz, I can't tell you, what, 33 to 29?
Yeah.
And then these things these go all over the world in shows. They're privately owned, and they, I believe, belong to the Liberty Clowns Association.
Really? That's incredible.
Yeah.
They look like they're in almost mint condition, I'll tell you.
Now, another interesting point about Liberty Clowns over here is their captain, John Lavinia, was awarded the first prize in 1973, 74, 75.
Wow.
75. And the parade director, incidentally, doing a great job, Frank DiBiase, is also, I believe he's president of the Liberty Clowns.
Great, tremendous job. I think with the antique cars, I see a police brigade, and
this is Bernie Romani. Bernie Romani with the antique cars.
And incidentally, if our Telesystems Jim, I can never remember his name. Jim
Young.
No, not Jim Young. Jim Foley.
Yeah, Jim Foley.
If Jim Foley is listening, we hope he'd get out here. We'd like to talk to him, I think, before.
There's a real silent guy, Jim Foley, the man, the backbone behind this. Dave Wilson, Jim Foley is the guy who really makes the ball go. He's the guy who says you can do it, you can do it, but he's always told us we can do it.
Yeah.
100% behind this telethon, 100% from the very beginning when it was only a germ of an idea. What a great guy. I hope he will come out and say something for us.
I hope. We'd like to talk to him for just a minute, because Jim is, as you said, a man that very seldom says no. Jim is just an incredible guy. And I guess this is just about the end with these antique vehicles.
Oh, no. Don't quite say that. Look what you've got coming up. You've got the String Band Showcase Tavern Float Bar.
Jim Young and his show.
Not the end by any sight. You know, I'll tell you one thing, ladies and gentlemen. If you want New Year's Day, New Year's Eve, every Friday and Saturday night, the String Band Showcase. They have string band music. They have string band flavor. They have costumes that you've seen on Broad Street that now adorn their wall. It's just a great place, great atmosphere, and of course, we have all our jukebox loaded with all our string band records. So, you know, come on in. Nice, friendly drink, South Philadelphia type flavor.
A little nip of the bubbly. All right, we're going to switch now. We're going to lose Frank for a little while, and joining me right now as my color man, if you will, is Jim Young, and Jim owns the Showcase Bar, the Mummers Showcase Bar, or the String Band Showcase Tavern. And for all of those that would like to stop for a drink at the String Band Showcase Tavern, it is located at 13th and Shunk Street. You got a firehouse right near you.
13th and Shunk, yeah.
Right.
Well, of course, had some bad luck. One of my friends, a fireman at 13th and Chunk, was killed in that terrible Gulf fire, and it's really a shame. The firemen, I want to tell you, they risk their lives every time they go out of that at Station House. Even if it's a false alarm, they risk their lives. And Philadelphia should be grateful we have such a great fire department.
I agree. I'm told that many of the 2 or 3 different pieces of equipment were totally destroyed in that fire.
Totally destroyed, yeah.
And that's totally incredible. So much is going on right now. WFIL's van is back in the Parade of March. They must have a couple of them, I would suspect, because we had that in our line of march earlier this afternoon.
Yes. I want to mention to the people in South Philadelphia, that my tavern has about the only display in the world of string band suits and fancy division suits. It's just like a mini museum.
Uh-huh. Well, there goes a good shot of our heads, Jim, as we can see it on our monitor right here. When you swing this around, great.
Well, it looks just about the end of the parade. It looks like
just about as the end of the parade. And Frank, let's get Frank up here, and we can wave to Scott. Scotty, tremendous job. How are you, Scotty? And
they're skating stars.
And I want to say something. This is Jim Young here. All these fine people at Telesystems Cable have donated their time and their efforts. The ones behind the cameras, the one-off scenes, the audio director, the people inside, and of course Robbie here. You're a DJ, aren't you?
Yes, for WRCP Radio.
WRCP,
yes.
What time slot?
It varies. I do all the fill-in stuff.
Good. Country and Western
yes,
stuff, huh?
Yes.
Hey, I love it.
I would describe it as my father does, but family show. That's it. Anyway, we've got a bunch of people that we have to thank as we get ready to end this broadcast, which I think would have to be a memorable broadcast in the history of Mummers. Don't you agree with me, Frank Talley?
I think that this parade was projected to end at 2:30.
Okay.
And under the great direction of Frank DiBiase, it's only 5 minutes late.
Great job.
Now, I think that's a great job.
I think so, too.
One more thing, Rob. I'd like to let our people out there know that at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, the Philadelphia Warriors roller skating team will be here.
Great, yeah, the Warriors, yeah, great. All right, as we wrap up. Okay.
Group, isn't it?
Yeah, the Warriors?
Yeah.
Yeah, we carry some of the.
You carry the game.
We have some of the stuff to do with the Warriors.
Yeah.
We carry, yeah. All right, well, let's get ready to wrap up this Mummers Parade mini September version of the Mummers Parade 1975. For all of the technical people that were involved, a lot of them I'm on a first-name basis with, and if I forget their last names, I trust that they will forgive me too. Marguerite here on camera 1 that's taking our picture right now. To Corinne Morey, who's up on camera 2. Corinne, we thank you very much. To all the people, to Charlie and to Scott, again, I'm on first-name basis with them, and I hope that they will indeed forgive me. To Bob Denny, who's done such a great job on audio out here. Bob, we thank you so very much. Again, great help in a pinch. My name is Rob Richards. Jim Young. Jim, thank you very much.
Robbie, thank you. Pleasure working with you.
Frank, thank you.
Pleasure. You did a great job.
Thank you very much. And to Patricia Lee, Pat, thank you very much. That'll about do it for this. And we remind you again, tonight, 10 o'clock on Channel 1, Telesystems Cable will present a 20-hour telethon. This telethon will benefit the Mummers Museum, so we hope you'll be with us 10 o'clock tonight right here on Channel 1. I'm Rob Richards. For all of us here at Cable Channel 1, you have a pleasant good afternoon.